Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another little channel update here, maybe even a little bit of a Dear Diary, just to say what's going on with everything and my thoughts about everything. So, in terms of my teeth, I wouldn't say I had a scare, but I had some gum bleeding towards the end of last week, and so I went back in, had a look. And basically, the soft tissue around where this implant site is hasn't really had a chance to, I suppose, mature is the word that the dentist used. And that kind of makes sense to me, in that the fact that this bridge here protects the whole implant site in such a way that where the actual teeth are going to be going in is recessed, so that it's almost like a socket that the teeth are going to fit in. Normally what would happen is that if the implants weren't going to be received, the gum would be allowed to heal. So if I didn't have these in here, you basically have that like false teeth flat gum area where dentures would normally fit. I don't have that. So you can see that, I don't know if I can show you. So where these teeth are at the top, behind that is actually two little kind of domes that recess up into my gum. Anyway, so I probably had some enthusiastic eating of some food which caused the bleeding. Anyway, everything checked out, and the date for the impressions which are going to be made for the final teeth is the 25th of May, which is all good. There's going to be a little bit of cutting involved in that because the immature gum that is there has healed over the implant site. That's got to be cut away to allow the actual posts, the titanium screws, to be inspected, and also an impression of that area to be made for the teeth that are going to be slotted and secured on there. So that's all been quite interesting. In terms of playing wise, there's not really a lot going on. I am actually building towards a gig that I've got this weekend. It's 50-50 as to whether or not I should take it. Everything feels fine, you know, there's no tenderness, there's nothing whatsoever. I actually had a little gig a couple of weeks back. It was a brass quartet gig. It's quite interesting. Managed to get through it. It was a bit of a blow, but there wasn't a lot of high stuff. I was on a second trumpet chair, and it was really a supportive role, which was fantastic. But you know, got through the gig, and it wasn't too bad, to be honest. It was fun to be back out there. So this gig coming up in the weekend is more of a traditional function type gig. But I'm building towards that, and actually from this weekend onwards, ironically enough, moving into next week and the week after and the week after that, so all the period where I'm getting this these last parts of this dental process sorted out. I've got rehearsals. There's a lot of teaching work going on. Into June there's Glasgow Jazz Festival work. I'll try and do some specific posts on that. Speaking of posts, always keep an eye on Facebook. I try to do Instagram. I'm not really good on the gram, but I'll try to get some stuff on there. And if you've made it into this far into the video so far, please remember to subscribe and like, which brings me on to the next subject of this little video. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I'm aware that some of this content is dating back over a couple of years now, and while I'm trying to refresh some of it, a lot of it is a little bit older, but some of the content that is reaching out and resonating with a lot of the new subscribers is older content. So I would love to hear your thoughts if you are a newer subscriber. What you think of that content, if you think I should revisit it or update it. I am going to be updating some thoughts on the Maggio work. I actually started using the Maggio again, really only warm up A and exercise 1, so that I could revisit that full chops experience, feeling, whatever you want to call it. But I'm also moving through a few other routines at the same time, so I'm not exclusively doing Maggio again. I'm not exclusively doing Flexus or any Lorik Frink material. I'm not exclusively doing Reinhardt. I'm kind of dipping in and out a lot of these different aspects. So I've got an interesting video that I'm going to be doing on Maggio, and initially it's exclusively going to be looking at warm up A and lesson 1. So while it probably will take the format of a refresh of those two early videos that I did on Maggio, they are going to be looking at and examining the concept with an idea that I don't feel is challenged within Maggio. I'm going to leave that there. I finished off the Maggio content. Well, I'm not leaving it there, am I? Because I'm still talking about it. I finished off the Maggio content with my idea that Maggio was great for Maggio. And I still stand by that. So I am looking to evolve that. I'm trying to think about Maggio in such a way that maybe more of us can benefit from the good sides of it, or the more beneficial components of Maggio, whilst trying to address some of the reasons why I feel it may not be the best for everyone. I'm definitely going to leave that there this time. So something else that's happened over the past few weeks has been people reaching out to me. And me reaching out to people and setting up a conversation about specifically trumpet playing issues, but also dental issues and how these affect us. And I think one thing that is really heartening that's come out of it is that we are not alone. Obviously not as trumpet players, but if we have issues that relate specifically to our playing in a way that they compromise our ability to play, they compromise how we feel about our playing, and therefore how well we enjoy our playing. And I suppose this can actually start to transcend all instruments, styles of playing, styles of playing, genres, whatever you want to call it. And we start going down that route of psychology, mental health, which I'm not scared to talk about, and the impacts that our playing can have on us as musicians and as people. A lot of us get very dark and quite depressed, and I suppose words like reclusive and reticent to share and interact in things when our playing isn't going well. Sometimes we need a sounding board to even just bounce how we're feeling off of. Now, I'm not offering my services as a counsellor or anything, but I have had a couple of really liberating chats with strangers and dear friends about how we can challenge, address, and hopefully push through, I suppose, and fix some of these problems that we have, be them trumpet related, affecting our moods, or our moods affecting our trumpet playing. So that's the Dear Diary component of this video finished. I don't want to scare anyone off. I'm not going to do any playing today, even though I have got my trumpet with me today. I am staggering and staging my warm up and playing and everything, because basically I don't want to knock myself for this gig on Saturday night. So it's kind of like I was before getting my teeth done, where I'm really having to build gently, small, incremental amounts of playing, so that when I do have to do it, I'm not tired or my teeth haven't fallen out or something. So, one last interesting thing I'm going to share, what's interesting from my point of view, we'll see if you think it's interesting when it happens, is that I am doing a project build on an instrument. One or two of you may know what this instrument is, and I have had one of these instruments before, but needless to say, I'll be doing a multi-part, I think I'll do a multi-part series. I'm not entirely sure. I'm probably more interested in doing that way, and I can build in cliffhangers and things, etc., and leave you all hanging on for the next episode to see how the development has been, etc. So that's it, folks. Again, thanks very much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, again, please like and subscribe and share. I believe, as I have always stated from starting out this video, that we have so much to share with each other and talk about and demonstrate, that this type of content should always be free. I don't make anything from these videos. I commit time and resources. If any of you have even recorded a phone video and uploaded it to YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, whatever, that all takes time. So the longer these videos are, the more intricate they are, using DSLRs and computers and everything else, the more the time goes on, etc. I don't care about that. I want to get the message out there. I want to talk about trumpets, and I really want to have a good time about that involves enjoying music and trumpets. So there you go. Please like and share all this content. So I'm not going to edit this. It's going to be raw and straight up from OBS into YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to practice. So stay smart, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, folks. Bye-bye.